My name is Tim Sutherland, and thank you for watching my channel. In this video, I'm going to go over how to watch the pricing just like the pros, and this is my second in the series, and also how to compare where pricing is in relation to the day you got your pre-approval. The second part is because a lot of agents, they want you to get your pre-approvals updated because they think when you originally got your pre-approval, rates may have been lower. And we're going to tell you how to tell if you need to head down that path or not. So to start, this is the grid from today. Today is the 11th of May, 2022. And to find this one, any web search will do. I went to Yahoo Finance. My previous video, I used screen prints from an online brokerage account. This one is a web search away. So whether you have a brokerage account or not, you can find it. Once you get there, what you want to do is pull up any mortgage-backed security ETF. I usually use MBB, which is this one. Now here is today. So let's start in the beginning. This morning, right about here, lenders were pricing for the morning. And you can see where the bond market was trading, right about 97.80, give or take. Then over the course of the day, little ups and downs here, but you notice that the grid in general keeps going upward. Well, right about here at about 98.20, lenders started repricing for the better. And when I say better, it means better for you, cheaper. So we announced about, in our case, we announced about 130 repricing, and over the next hour, we started posting it. And sure enough, everything was about a quarter point cheaper, because you'll notice this went up about 25 cents a quarter. So what does that mean to you? Well, let's use the example of a $400,000 loan. Your closing costs in the afternoon versus the morning are $1,000 cheaper. And why is that? Because a rate in the morning where you would have been paying a quarter point to get that rate, in the afternoon would have been 0 points. You do want to keep an eye on this. If you think lenders are going to be repricing better and you're thinking about locking in, you may want to hold off until it hits that point. Talk to your loan officer about it, whatever lender you're using, to go over your strategy in this regards. And you'll notice over the course of the day, it pretty well laid flat at that point, so no further reprices. If it kept going up, we may have repriced again for the better. If it circled back down, you can see it started to dip, and maybe it would have gone back down. Now, the second part of this, if you got your pre-approval and you want to know, are rates higher or lower than when I got my pre-approval? Well, you can come to this graph right here, and it's pretty simple. So let's pull up a month ago. So here is today's pricing. Now, let's say back on the 14th of April, you got your pre-approval. Well, you can see that this is lower than this. It means pricing is going up in general since you got your pre-approval. So you may want to talk to your loan officer about updating it, make sure you're still good, haven't hit the ceiling. So you don't want to be surprised by that once you find a home that has changed a lot. You can really just follow it this way. Let's say you got it longer ago, back here. So here we are at the beginning of March. You definitely want to update now. Look at this big difference. So 98, here was about 104. That's a couple of percent. Back to this, for example, let's say you just recently got your pre-approval, and it was back here on the 22nd of April. Now you can see this a little higher, which means rates are actually a little bit cheaper than they were that day. So if that's the case, you know you're good. You don't have to update your pre-approval at that time. And you just use that as your starting point while you look for houses. If rates are lower than when you got pre-approved, then you can be confident that you are in good footing. If they're getting higher, you want to discuss it with your loan officer. If you have any further questions about how to read this or anything else, feel free to reach out to me. Post your comments below or reply to all of them. You can email me, text me, call me. I can also assist you with your home purchase, your home refinance. All that information, my contact information, states that I'm licensed in, are in the description below. And of course, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. I appreciate it. And have a great day.